Hey guys, it's Phantom, and today we're going to be talking about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It is a continuation of the beloved trilogy reboot of course, the original Planet of the Apes films. This takes place after the reign of Caesar. It is a story of a new ape who goes on a journey, which leads him to question everything he's been taught about the past and makes choices that will define a future for apes and humans alike. Now, the Planet of the Apes films, of course, I've heard of them, but I never got around to watching them before the announcement of this film. I recently watched the original trilogy and the original film before watching this. And I must say that it is one of the best franchises and trilogies, the new trilogy, like ever. I love the trilogy. Every film in that series is great to just a masterpiece. Rise, of course, is the weakest one, but it is still a great film. And of course, Dawn and War are both masterpieces, in my opinion. And where this film ranks, I will tell you at the end of this video. But War and Dawn will always be the best ones in the entire franchise, in my opinion. You may want to say that the original is the best one. It may be nostalgia, but I don't think that anybody watching this was born back then. But the original film still holds up 60 years later or 50 years later. It was made in 68, so like over 50 years. But it still holds up. It is a great film still, and I like it. But Dawn and War will always be the best ones in my opinion. But the new one, Kingdom, I did not think that this film would ever get made. But the announcement of it, I was kind of skeptical because I did not want it to fail at all. Honestly, this film is incredible. From the opening scene, it pretty much picks up where War left off. If you haven't seen the original trilogy, I may spoil a few things, so be careful if you haven't watched them. Just watch them. They're great times. Yes, this film takes place, I believe, 300 years after Caesar's death, which the opening scene pretty much just shows you that, and then many generations later, with this new group of apes, Noah is the main one, and two other characters, which the opening sequence I just thought was incredible. The visuals and the world and the scaling of everything was incredible. The background shots of buildings and vines and vegetation growing inside of them was pretty saddening, considering like all the journey that they went through, the first rise, and it being led up to this moment. Seeing all those visuals was pretty saddening to me, to be honest. But yeah, the visuals is just groundbreaking, of course. All of the ape films have amazing visuals, but they just keep getting better and better with each movie. Hopefully, and I know that Dune comes out, but I wish that a Apes movie wins Best Visual Effects, because it deserves it. The apes just look real. The motion capture from all the actors, they just bring the apes to life, and the actors just do their thing. Speaking with the actors, there is almost nobody that is like the big stars. The only one that you would be familiar with is probably Kevin Durant, who plays the villain, as well as another actor. If you've seen the movie, you know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna speak on that too much. But yeah, the story overall, of course, we have a new villain. His name is Proximus Caesar, which is a play off the original Caesar. He is probably one of the best villains in the entire franchise. He's probably my second favorite behind Koba. He was just his aura and his just presence was just incredible. He was pretty quotable. If you've seen the movie, there is just one quote that will everybody will be saying for the next few weeks. The only issues that I've had with the film was it was a bit messy at times. It was pretty hard to get along with everybody quickly. You did have to take time, and you had to get used to new characters and a new world. Sometimes tonally it is a bit up and down, but I mean, with a new franchise, and I believe they're making 5 more films after this, which I hope are as good as this as well. Yeah, just watch it. It is great. I've seen the numbers that it's been pulling in. All great stuff. The budget for what I saw, crazy. But yeah, where I rank this film with other ones, I would say that so Rise is at the bottom, and then Kingdom, and this may be controversial because some fans swap it around heaps. I'm putting Dawn and then War, just because I find that War is more emotional, and the conclusion is just amazing. There is I can tell why people like Dawn more because it's more action packed than War, and yeah, there's like a lot of and yeah, and it has Cobra, so but honestly, War and Dawn is pretty tied with me, but I just like War just a bit more. But I can see why you like Dawn more. But yeah, what were your thoughts on this film? Did you like it or not? And yeah, I'm going.